Yeah, my wife has one of these that she's something similar in the bedroom that she uses, but the chain has got rubber in the inside.
Sure, so it doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah.
That's important.
Hey, I'm sitting here with Martine from Matthews, and we're going to test me on some grip equipment that I should know, but probably don't. Mann. So I know that this is a flat plate thing that goes into a clamp.
So this part goes into
C-stand.
a C-stand head.
Right.
Totally.
And then this I know the shape is for an aluminium bar.
That is a tree branch holder.
Oh, for tree branches?
Tree branch holder. Yeah, when you want to get a little breakup, you want to get a tree branch outside of a window on a stage, make it look like it's real, you put a tree branch in there.
But for tree branches?
For a tree branch, it can either be a real tree branch, which you have to definitely ask the homeowner if you can get a tree branch, borrow a tree branch, or on the grip truck, we will have some that are piece of wood with plastic leaves on them.
Right.
You put it on there, this will go into a 4.5-inch grip head or 2.5-inch grip head. The T-slot is so it can securely get in there, and now you can get a tree branch that's pretty girthy.
Can I have a 3-inch tree branch, please?
There you go. The whole thing about grip gear is that it has to have at least 5 uses to make it onto the truck, or else you're just wasting space.
You're wasting your time. That's crazy. So listen, we need 12 of these.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll put them in a little bag, tie them up with a bow for you.
So this is going to convert from 5/8, 7/8, 5/8.
5/8 on one end.
5/8 on one end to a regular arm, C-stand arm.
Which is the 5/8 part.
Which is a 5/8.
That's the 5/8 side.
Oh, this is 5/8.
That's 5/8.
So this goes as a C-stand arm.
Yeah.
Which is 5/8.
Or a baby pin.
Or a baby pin. So this is a baby pin to a smaller adapter.
To a 3/8
To a 3/8.
threaded. Yeah.
To a 3/8 threaded.
Correct.
All right, so guys, I knew this one. So what would you use this for?
You would want to use that guy to mount your ball head onto the end of a C-stand arm, or be able to do an overhead shot, and it's called a baby ball head adapter.
So what's the wide bit for? Why is
So this is so that once you get it into the bottom of the ball head, so that the only thing supporting it is not going to be that threading. This way, this washer will shore up to the bottom of the ball head, and if it twists back and forth, it's not just going to snap off your screw there. And it's pretty cool because the whole thing about film equipment and the gear that we make is standardized measurements.
Right.
Matthews actually went out, all the different studio docs, everybody, Warner Brothers, Universal, they all used to make their own equipment with their own sizes. Matthews Studio, over 50 years ago, started saying, hey, how about we all make things 5/8 and make a baby pin and make things 1.125", which is a junior pin.
Right.
And how about we just use 1/4-20 and 3/8-16, which is this threading here, so that we don't need to have every single bolt imaginable on the truck, so that way, if you have all the 3/8 bolts and all the 1/4-20 bolts, you're pretty much going to be able to solve whatever onset issue you have.
We only need 7 of these.
We'll throw it in the bag.
Okay.
Don't get pinched.
Oh Christ. All right, so I know that this is a locking
Exactly.
and this,
Yeah, warmer, you're getting it.
does it attach to it? Or is something else attached to it?
I see the gears turning in there.
I don't see an easy attachment from this. Oh, I do.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So this is obviously to hold, to tighten something, and it's a variable size.
So when you're trying to rig stuff, if you're in a warehouse, if you're in a park, if you're in a weird industrial location, you're gonna find pieces of material that are not perfect pipes or perfect square stock. It might be a piece of,
It's got a pin!
It has a pin.
Oh, it makes total sense. So once again, can be used for a tree branch.
Can totally be used for a tree branch. Normally, a live tree, so you're going to want to take some rubber matting, protect that tree, because this guy, whatever you put it on, is going to win. It's going to make divots and destroy whatever material you're attaching it to.
So it's not actually for tightening something, it's for actually holding on to something, and then the pin, obviously,
exactly.
to whatever you want.
So if you have a piece of angle iron that you need to get around, or if you want to join two pieces of something together, you use a chain vice grip.
Chain vice
grip. And then this one is a baby studded chain vice grip, because we have them with the pins and without. This one would be for mounting, and then just for joining, if you have a piece of square material and a piece of round material that there's not an easy adapter to connect them to, you use this guy and it just will bite them together. If you want to attach something to a table leg, you can use this guy, but you make sure you use some rubber matting or some duvetine and be able to protect the surface, and then you crank down on that guy.
15, Jake? Yeah, I think.
Let's do 16 so you don't find yourself in a pinch. There you go.
What's his name again?
That is a baby pin studded chain vice grip. They're amazing. And once you start using that guy, you look for excuses to use it. You look right like, where can we put that thing? It's fun. And then here we go. It even has a name right on it.
Oh, this is the babysitter.
That's
I know exactly what this is.
Right there.
It's you leave it with your kid to play with. If you go out in the evening and your kid just can play with us, and then you don't need a babysitter.
100%.
Thank you.
There you go. You got it. So
I'm seeing that these are just obviously to hold something, but I see under that middle piece there's some springs.
Yes.
So my question is, are the springs to push something in and lock?
Yes, 100%. And you're on. I cheated. I didn't give you the other working piece.
Ah, all right.
We have a pigeon plate, a nylon plate. Yeah, you had it. And it's a spring-loaded receiver.
Oh, wow.
So that when you want to make a beaver board or a low platform for mounting a light or a grip modifier on, you don't need to screw it together. It's ready to go. People use these in their travel kits when they don't want to have to travel with a screw gun and a bunch of screws. This way, you're good to go. And it can be used as a table. If you have a C-stand, put your soda pop right there.
Do they make a full apple box with that on the bottom?
We have, right now we're doing 2 packs of these guys, and we were waiting to see if people said, I need the big one, I need the big one. Nobody's really requested it or needed it. We have it ready to go, but this has been such a crowd pleaser that we really haven't gone into the large one. This one will accept 2 plates at the same time.
Right.
So you can put your lamp here, another plate here, and then a grip modifier in front of it. So you can have diffusion and a lamp on one babysitter.
Yeah, because we're often like, how do we get a camera on the floor or a light on the floor, like easily?
So with that baby ball head adapter right there, you can put this guy directly on here, put your little baby ball head on it, and now you have a very low camera platform.
Wow.
Right there. If you put your little baby ball head on there, you put a sandbag there, put your foot on it, whatever you need to do if you're going to be operating. It's all about having these standardized measurements so that everything works with everything else. It's like an erector set for filmmaking, and this is something we introduced into the market around 2 years ago.
Okay,
and
so
it's a newer piece of gear, and everything takes around 5 years or so to really trickle into the system. Because people have already made their investments, so it takes a little bit of time for it to get into the vernacular.
But how many people have got a piece of wood with this screwed into it? That
Every
is just
person.
Like, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know, it's
But then there's those same people who are now traveling a bunch, and they say, I'm sick of traveling with these screwed plates. I need everything to fit in my Pelican case. And I want to be able for this to turn into just a pancake. That's why it's recessed. So you can turn it over this way, and now it's just the same dimension as a pancake. You can use it to shore something up, make sure a table doesn't wobble, or you can use it to clamp something onto and protect a beam. And then you can use this to nail into a wall or into a beam. So everything has to have multiple uses, once again, in order to become an essential part of somebody's kit. You can't just have something that does one trick, or else you're wasting space.
That's amazing. That's incredibly useful. Martin, thank you. It's so informative. Guys, we have a special thing for you. We're going to give one of these away. It's incredibly useful. Check down below for the links of how to enter to win it. That's brilliant. Thank you so much, man.
Always a pleasure. Welcome,
to see
welcome,
you.
welcome.
Thanks. That's it for Complicated Things at Matthews. Like, subscribe, watch the channel. Check out this guy who makes amazing videos on the Matthews platform. So we'll put all the links below. And we'll see you next time. Bye.